it's hard. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would like to buy the stuff, but a lot of times I get the store. I understand the attachment too.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on here? You got all kinds of paperwork. Are you selling me something?
No, this is my ID. I'm homeless.
Okay,
I got out of jail. I'm homeless. This is not stolen property. Okay,
It's a stupid mount. This is the old Disney one. I paid a lot for it though, because it was still in the box.
Of course, you can unload. There you go. Good job. I trained you well. Now you can step up. Come on. Yes? No? Okay, are you gonna behave? Gonna be quiet? Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Alright guys, let's get into today's video. We have this package. It's been sitting here for a couple weeks now. This one is from Orton Family Creations. From Oklahoma City. You guys just had some horrible tornadoes up there. Sorry for everyone that got affected. For quite some time now I've been subscribed to your channel, eagerly anticipating each new upload. Well, I really appreciate that. What captivates me is the remarkable uniqueness of items that grace your shop shelves. However, it is not merely the merchandise that keeps me engaged. It is the way you interact with your customers that truly sets you apart. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. Wow. Look at that. A Craigslist hunter hat. Well, thank you. Oh, it's like little made out of leather. I love these. Look at that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And your name was Jim. Jim from Oklahoma. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's get into today's video.
Got the Alltech
Boombox
XL 2.0. That's the biggest outdoor one they make. Not the loudest or biggest speaker they make. It's the biggest outdoor waterproof. So don't make a mistake. It's not necessarily the loudest one they have. It is pretty loud though.
Do you have a charging cable for it?
It's out there. I gotta grab it.
Okay.
We got the Vader Black Series. There's tape holding the box. The box is a bitch. I couldn't figure out how to get it back together.
Still works.
Got it for Christmas actually this Christmas. Played with it for a little while. Just decided I'm 50 years old and I don't need a lightsaber. It's got the slide switch right there. Yeah. You can swing it, it makes noise.
I had these before a few times, few different models.
The Vader's pretty popular. The Luke is not as popular. This one,
that's your opinion.
No, I mean I'm talking about. I look at the prices online. The Vaders go for a little bit more money than the Lukes.
Yeah.
It's got a more powerful system too. It takes double A's instead of triple A's like the Luke. That works the same way as the other one you had. It's a stupid mount. This is the old Disney one. I paid a lot for it though. Because it was still in the box when I got it.
Figure out, so it just slides through. And
I never used it. Never once used that thing. I think it just balances somehow like that.
Well, there's two holes.
I don't
that
know.
It shows that needs to be mounted.
I never used it. But that's what it came with. That's everything it came with. But yeah, it's the standard Black Series Vader. It's the older one that the blade does not come off. So that's kind of like a minus on the value of it. But those sell pretty quick, right around $100.
What do you want to get out of it?
Probably, I'm looking at 75 for the Saber because I know it sells really fast. You could get as much as 150 with the right guy, but 100 it's right out the door.
So I would be a player at like $50.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. I got
Okay, what else you got?
Powering on. Welcome to Alltech Landscape.
I ended up getting 2 of these JBLs for Christmas as well. I got one mounted to my bike. It's a black one. This one's green, so this is the one I'm gonna part with. 2 boot boxes. This is the strap for the JBL. And the booking.
I'm just making sure it runs.
It's Pete. I've never brought anything in here that didn't work.
You're sure about that?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure.
Oh, don't be scaring my kitty.
She just
What are
wants to
you
play.
doing?
She wants to
What do
play.
you want to do? You want to play?
Yep. She's not a mean dog. She's a very friendly dog. That one's got like some crystal clear sound.
Yeah, this is a much better speaker than that Altec.
It is. I played them together. I have two of these. I
Yeah, you
connected
can
them
play them
together.
together.
Loud as hell.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, good man. How are you?
Good.
Would you settle down, please? It's the cat. There's supposed to be a bass boost on it, but it's in that construction thing.
Well, I know the pennies, 1909.
So that's the cord for the JBL. This is the cord for the Altec.
For the Altec.
This is the strap for the JBL.
Okay.
Carrying strap.
What do you want for those two speakers?
For everything?
Yeah.
I really want 200 for everything. That's a lot of stuff. I mean, I paid 150 for the Altec. I paid
Did you buy them as a set?
200 for this, and believe it or not, Pete, I shelled out 170 for that saber. I paid way too much, but it was
Yeah,
available.
but you gotta know now that this is all used stuff.
I know.
I can't get that kind of money
No.
for the used stuff, you know?
No, but I think 200 is a fair price for everything. This is stuff that's in demand, though, too. You know, it's not like stuff's gonna sit very long.
Some of them are.
You can get 150 for this any day of the week by itself.
It's 1971S, and there's a couple other that's got
I've
some.
never seen that less than 150.
I'm at $150 on everything.
Ah, come on, Pete. Don't make me go to Big Sleazy Al.
So
I
listen,
don't like him.
I'll bump it up to like $60 on this. You said 75.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm gonna get $100 out of it.
I believe that, yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna, give you 60,
Okay.
make 40 on it. Okay. This guy, it's totally up to you. $20 right pass. This is an old tech that I'm gonna get maybe $40 out of it. That's all I'm gonna get.
1890 is a San Francisco.
Now JBL on the so we got 60 and 20. That's $80.
Yeah.
Okay. And this guy right here, I'll give you 70.
That's what's cool.
The JBL.
So you're still
So
at
however,
150.
so I'm at 150 because just like you said, maybe I'll get $150 out of this. I'm trying to double my money
You guys
on
got
everything.
shoes?
You know what I mean? So
new? Used?
Can you go at least 160?
I can look at them if you guys want to look around for a minute or two, okay?
It's only $10 more.
That's gonna be easier than
Yeah, go ahead,
looking
man.
at these, so.
Guys, my name's Kevin if you have any questions,
It's
okay?
$10 more.
Yep.
All right. It's all decent stuff.
I do need your ID.
Yeah, no problem. So nowadays, I actually have one. She chases the geese too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She's not gonna hurt them.
You never
Has she caught
know
one
if
yet?
she gets too excited.
Has she caught one yet?
No, she got close though, because she's real quick.
All right, man. Need your autograph on the bottom here.
Sure.
Does she always react that way to cats?
All animals.
All
She wants to play. That's the thing. She's upset because the cat went away and she wants to play.
She's still young though, right?
Yeah, a year and a half.
Yeah. So she's still in that stage. Let's play. Let's play.
Because
All right, man. 100, 20, 40,
Thank
160.
you.
Okay.
Yep.
They go between 20, 50, and 60, 68 for his size shoes.
Condition wise.
They look pretty good, a little worn on the bottom, but I mean, overall, I mean, it really wasn't bad.
Around the store.
You know, the bottoms were just a little, and like maybe the soles, but the other part of the shoe, I felt like it was okay. I said no, but let's see what you think. I didn't make him an offer or anything. I still might have it on my phone if you want me to pull it up.
Guys, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna pass on these. I got just too many shoes. I think at the moment.
That's what I said.
If they would be new, I would probably be interested in them. But in the back room there, if you guys go in there, I got quite a bit of shoes. So I'm just gonna say no to them.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Hey, I was wondering if you would give me anything for this. It's an Apple Watch.
So we stopped buying smartwatches and Apple Watches and phones. We had just too many problems.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
with iClouds not being correctly disconnected and all that stuff. So it's a no on that one too. I'm sorry, guys.
That's
All
cool.
right,
Man.
Have a great
take
day.
care. Yeah. How you been, buddy?
Oh, not bad.
Not bad?
All things considered.
Yeah. Okay.
So, so what happened to Honey's bed?
Well, Honey Bed is in her room.
No, because Honey's right over there in that box.
Yeah, that's what I said. Honey's bed is in her room. She's got her own room in the back.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's when she gets locked up at night. That's when she sleeps on it.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought we weren't doing these anymore.
But you know Janice, right? I bought that Lego stuff from Janice.
Star Trek.
And I didn't want it, and she threw it in, and she knew right away. She's like, Peter, I know I sold hundreds of these to you, and you did really bad, you know, with them. So
Was Michael Jackson in Star Trek?
what? Really?
That's like that red Thriller jacket.
That does look like a
But-
Thriller jacket.
Yeah, honestly, it took us a long time to sell them all last time.
And you know what we end up doing with them?
The guy for the flea market, right?
Yeah, I just kind of gave it to him. I'm like, you know, see what you can do with those. And
I
he
mean,
did-
Michael Jackson will sell pretty quick, but
for some reason, you know, this used to sell for actually pretty good money, and now you can't even get
they,
$5
they
for
didn't
them.
stay relevant. You know how
You know?
Star Wars, they put out new movies every couple of years. It kind of keeps it.
This is 30 years old, 1994. You know,
Yeah.
and you'd be lucky if you get a couple bucks on a flea market for these. You know, so it is what it is. You said you broke your what?
Silver. My phone last night, I got liquored up. I got $20 on me. I got to get to Walmart and try and buy one. And I was just
Okay.
going to try and see if I could get. This is all I have. This is all I have. And listen, I got a skateboard and I got a guitar. But he said, "You're not taking the guitar." I don't really want to get rid of my guitar anyways. 'Cause I got,
Well, you got some Morgans here, and they are worth some money. Then we have pretty used up Walking Liberty $50. This quarter, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be interested. This is just gonna be a regular quarter. It's just,
yeah, this must just be a regular one then.
and then you got Buffalo Nickel here. And you got some, you know what this is?
Is that?
This is what it's kind of called fool's gold.
Is that what that is?
This is something that you would pick up at like a gift shop somewhere in
So-
Colorado when they're
Somebody
getting
gave
gold.
me that. A girl gave me that.
Then you buy it for like $4.99, you know, just to make it look like it's, you know.
So something
yeah,
special?
so this,
Okay,
no,
so it's
nothing special.
special in that. Okay.
Maybe she was trying to be nice to you and just gave you a little thing, but it's not worth a whole lot of money though.
No, I'm really, that's fine.
On the other hand,
You know what? You can have it.
I don't want it.
You
I don't
sure?
want it
Yeah, I
because
mean, I
nobody
really-
will buy this, man. Just keep
Well,
it for
maybe-
good luck or
maybe
something.
It'd be good luck for me. Okay.
But on these right here, I'll get you $100.
Bet. Yeah, I'm
You know?
super
So-
happy. I only need $50 to get my phone.
Few of these here are very circulated, they're not worth a whole lot of money. But these right here,
Well, I know they're silver. But I
yeah,
don't know
they're silver, they're circulated. Some of them are better conditioned than others. So on average, I will sell these probably between like $27 to $30 a piece. So I'm paying you like $20 a piece, you know?
Okay. Yeah, and then didn't I have a penny too?
No, you
Oh
don't
wait,
show me a penny.
you can have the penny too. There's a penny in here.
There you
I
go.
got a special penny.
Special, how special is it?
They all came with the same in the same bag. So
So that one is 1928. I'm gonna look it up. I don't think it's anything special, but no.
you can keep
So-
that for that.
I do need your ID so I can write you up for this, and you'll be on your way.
Could I switch it for a watch?
Stewart, huh? All right, I'll take a look at it. So go ahead and write him up for this for $100.
$400.
So you gotta give me a couple minutes. I'll look up the model, see what this one does. You know, some of the watches from this brand will go for pretty penny. Some of them are like, so I'm not sure what this one does.
watch.
So give me a couple
What's
minutes.
It's a lot of watch. It looks like a
Are
lead,
you
a lead
looking
weight.
at
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
the whole all that shit on there. Was that Cook?
Now that's what I got a job. Been homeless now for like a year,
Oh, no shit.
And I can't get an ID. And then I went to my mother. My wife passed, so I went to my mother-in-law, and then I was trying to get use her address, and they're like, well, I got mail from there. Like, oh, well, it needs to be a ComEd bill.
Yeah.
They're getting rough on me, so.
So I think I'm gonna pass on it.
Why
Two
is
of
it?
them, I saw sold, one for 40, one for 60, brand new. There's just not enough meat on the bone here. I don't want to make you an offer on this watch, you know.
Oh, like I said, I don't want it. You give me $20, you could have the fucking thing.
If you're okay with 20 bucks, you know what I mean? I don't want to go any higher than that because I'm gonna put her out here for 40 bucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
So,
fine. Like
you
I
want to
said.
do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Let me have your ID. I'll write you up for that one.
Let me grab it.
Could
Okay.
I take over on that one after I get him done, and could you maybe answer some questions? on
What's going on here? You got all kinds of paperwork. Are you selling me something?
No, this is my ID. I'm homeless.
Okay,
I got
gotcha.
out of jail. I'm homeless. This is not stolen property. Okay,
Okay,
I just
okay.
I'm hard
Well,
up
I-
right now.
I never said anything was stolen. I'm
Yeah,
just like I'm
no,
seeing
saying
certificate.
no, this is all I have
Yeah,
to show
okay,
who I am.
okay,
This is I had COVID. There was COVID was going, so that I couldn't get a haircut.
Yeah,
when
it
I was in
doesn't
jail.
look like you, right?
It's me. That's me. Brian Hitztaylor, N84 119. That'd be me. I'm a big troublemaker.
What's on the phone?
He's got some QSC amplifiers.
Just tell him I'll call him back. We're in the middle of writing people up. Just tell him we'll call him back. That's all. All right, my friend. 20 bucks.
That'll work.
All right. Want the copy?
Ah, that's all right.
You know what I mean?
Second,
It's
Jeff?
just
Yeah, I have all
reality.
day.
And if it's a
I have
watch
nothing going
that's
on today. I missed work because I
even 30 or maybe
had
40
no way
bucks,
to, didn't even have a way to get up.
I don't want
I'm
to
an
mess
idiot.
with his putting on.
I feel like a real
line.
jackass. I shouldn't drink. That's my problem. I just fucking alcoholic. No, I know you're right. It's choices we live with.
All right, Brian.
They have and
20.
Another one like
40.
that, you know.
60, 80, 100.
Thank you, my man.
You're very
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Thank you so
We'll
much.
do more in 10.
So when is this guy coming back, Kevin? I thought he called, or was it the other guy, Dali? But I'm getting screwed
I'm
up.
confused between that guy and the other
So
guy.
who's the guy who brought this?
He lives in Chicago.
Well, that's the guy who came to pick up the Muhammad Ali picture.
Maybe they both lived in Chicago.
So there are two different people.
No way. It's too small of a city for two people.
So these are actually pretty cool binoculars. I think they're already past World War II era, but still, look at these babies. They're so heavy. You gotta install them on a tripod right here. You go like this, and then you look down. Actually, the zoom on this is just incredible. But see this? They were dropped, and that takes away all the value from this.
But I like how they're like really discreet. So if you're trying to be like
Yeah,
sneaky
just
and-
like nobody can see me. Let me just pull him out across the street.
Because I'm guessing it was probably used to be for like CIA or FBI or something for doing
Whatever.
stakeouts, something.
Might be even for the guy who's well, they're not military. They're not military grade, but this would be like, you know, a spotter for a sniper. For what?
Chris Hansen.
You know, a spotter for a shooter, and it's like dialing down exactly, you know. So
Yeah, maybe.
oh, they're so cool though, but they're damaged, and the guy, what? It's been 2 weeks, more than that.
Wow.
You know, look at the shades on these.
Yeah, you've already been back for 2 weeks, and I think it was
Yeah.
here for a week.
The name
while
of
you
this
were gone.
company is Apogee Inc. Astro V, model RA88-SA. Semi-Apple. I mean, they're humongous, but too bad they're a little bit damaged. And I mean, I kind of looked through them, and literally, like I was looking at jewel sign, and it was like in front of me. That's how. But when I'm shaking just a tiny bit, everything, you gotta have them on a tripod. You know, they're so big magnification on them. You know. I mean, listen, what are you thinking? I mean, I like the box itself. I mean, it's a cool piece, but there's so much wrong going on
I know.
here.
Well, there's, yeah,
The
missing.
mirror is still here,
Yes.
but then
The
it's
frame's still there. That lock's still there.
that's still there.
This could be replaced with different felt.
like the same.
It needs a complete
Yes,
full
yes,
restoration,
yes,
right?
yes.
And it most likely it is missing
Yes,
that
it's
piece
missing
that
that-
it goes in between here.
Yeah, I
you know?
googled it and I found out that I didn't know what it was called. Oh, it's like a piece straight.
I mean, it's completely separated itself.
Well, what are you thinking?
What are you thinking? Like, look, I pulled up like this one in good order. Like
Yeah.
this is identical box,
Yeah.
right? It's got that mirror.
Yes.
It's got that front. That's the main thing too. It's missing that front, you know.
I know
And
it.
this one they were asking $275. They took an offer, but everything was here, even the handle on top, you know.
I don't know.
In this kind of condition, it's a project for somebody who's into not only wood but that type of stuff. That he's gonna make it beautiful again, and I don't know,
I don't know.
$25, man. What am I gonna get? What am
know.
I gonna get for
I know.
this?
I know. I know.
And I mean, it's still cool that it's overall, you know, look at it. This is the
Yeah.
tin on the bottom on these. That overall, everything's kind of still here except that front. Somebody
Yeah.
had to kind of manufacture that front for it.
Yeah. I know.
Otherwise, it's just. I'm looking at a lot of them here that you know that sold and what they're bringing in, and I can't even find anything that type of shape. This one is just rough. It's a cool piece of history because I bet you. Look at this one. Very similar. Missing. No, it's got the front laying on the ground. Missing the mirror though. No mirror in the middle.
Has
It's
the
got the
keys.
key. It's got the key. Somebody replaced the felt here.
Yeah.
They put a red. And look, that one sold for $66. And it has everything here. Yeah, man.
You gotta make a good money to send it for 66 and actually ship it.
Yeah,
That's-
well, they charge for almost $40 for shipping.
Oh,
but,
there you go.
But much better shape and look. Only
Yeah,
66
I know.
bucks. So I don't think I'm wrong on a price here, man. It's totally up to you. Because what I'll do, I'll put her out here for like 50, 60 bucks. If I don't get a bite, then I'll probably put it on auction on eBay and see what happens. Just like this person did. They got 10 bids. It brought 66 bucks.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you right now 50, and then you tell me over there 50. I was like,
No, I can't. Listen, if it helps you out, I'll give you like a $30 store credit or something. A little bit more, but otherwise, as far as cash wise, $25 is tops. I don't want to.
I understand.
It's just too rough, you know. At least if you would have that front plate too.
Yeah.
Now somebody's got to make that completely from scratch.
well, I think it would be made out of like a thin particle board over some.
I don't know. Look how solid is this piece of wood here. Like, you know,
Is that a latch?
that's a latch. Probably.
Probably it went inside. No,
I don't know.
no, because no.
No. I don't know.
I wanted to clean it up like my wife does upholstery. She owns a upholstery shop. If you ever need something.
Yeah. I mean, just hey, listen. Maybe just clean it up and keep it as a conversation piece, the way it is. You know,
I
like.
know. I was gonna put it on Facebook Market.
I'm sorry, but I just
I know,
can't.
I know.
Can't justify
I know,
it going
I
any
know.
higher. By looking at this one, how good it was, and it only also brought like, you know, they were asking $275 and they took a best offer. That one also has little like a lucky thing on top of that.
That handle looks like a regular suitcase handle.
Yeah.
Or
But that's how they were. They were wrapped in leather, you
Yeah.
know? That's how they had it back there. And this is the actual name that they have on it. W.H. Nicholson and Sons. So that's what I'm thinking. This probably somebody later on slapped
Yeah.
a little sticker of Snap-on on it. It's a cool
Yeah.
piece, but
I wanted to put this on, but I'm like, I don't want to break it.
and to be honest with you, now I'm leaning kind of more. I don't want it.
Rockford.
Well, that's probably made separate
no.
by somebody else, you know.
It's made in USA, but something.
Yeah, Rockford, made in USA. KL company that probably only made locks, you know. Clean it up and
This-
keep it as a conversation
This
piece.
I
You know?
could probably make something for that. I was gonna make that something that drops there and pushes forward.
I mean, listen, it even looks cool having this exposed at all times. Just something in between these,
Yeah.
so it kind of separates, makes it nice and even. But
40.
no, I'm telling you right
I
now,
know.
I'm even thinking that I probably don't want it. It's so
Yeah.
rough. Sorry, man. It's just one of those
That's fine.
pieces that it's, you know, it's missing too much.
Yeah. I had a cast iron, two horses and two the boot brushes. But from back in the days, I remember that thing since I was 5 years old at the house. I put it for $150 yesterday on the Facebook Market. Some guy offered me $80, and right away I got another message, And another guy's like, well, I really want it, you know, to consider it sold. I'm like, well, I already got an offer. Somebody's gonna pick it up. He's going, no, I'll give you 175 for it. Okay.
Did he come?
He came.
Nice.
But he goes, you got anything else? I'm like, well, yeah, I got something in storage. It was when you enter the drive, it was a big steel. It was like this round, all same thing, iron, with the horse head on it, with the Lorraines. So it's when you pull in the driveway, people had that there, or like just like a
To
statue
tie up their horse,
or whatever.
most likely.
Probably.
You know?
And he goes, how much for that? I'm like, give me $100. So he gave me $260 for everything.
Nice.
So I'm like, cool, I made that much money.
Hey, throw this on Facebook. Put
Yeah.
50, 60 bucks on and see if
I
you
put
get a
100,
bite.
and then
You
let
put
people
100,
move
you
on.
got room to negotiate, you know?
Or even 150. The higher it is, because if I go lower, people are gonna lowball me with some stupid shit.
Well, that's how it works.
That's how it works. I know how it works.
If you like what you saw in that video, please like and subscribe.
So I'm organizing these Hot Wheels here. Most of them are Hot Wheels. There's few cars here. They're Matchbox. And they came in this used carrying case that all these 4 trays kind of fit in there. Now the case is in rough shape, but it's still here. But I was separating them and debating if we should list these individually or do the auction on the whole thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red lines here. A lot of them are in decent condition, but I looked up randomly a few of these and they're 15, 20, some of them $25 cars, but most of them right around at 15 depending on the condition. Like this little guy, the Baja, shows a little bit of wear. That's probably only $15 car. But then this cool, decent shape fire truck, that's probably $25 car. So I think I'm gonna actually do an auction on these. And these right here are not red lines. And these, actually that one is not a red line too, but it's just such a good condition, this Trans Am. Smokey and the Bandit. That one is, being in this condition, at least $20 car. But I think I'm gonna do these on auction starting $1 at CraigslistHunter.net. So if you guys are into little cars like that and you like to have the original carrying case with it, now you can keep it obviously for yourself if you collect these, but some of these, if you are a reseller that red lines, you know, you can flip them individually. So the auction is gonna go live for $1. You watching this video, when it dropped on Sunday, auction is 3 days. That's how I do it. If you're watching this video a lot later, obviously the auction was done and completed. But yeah, cool find here. No, I mean, this is, what year is this? This is
40
probably,
something.
yeah,
40s. And I think my dad said he made this one.
that does.
I could see a little.
That does look like a trench knife. That does look like it's handmade.
Yeah.
I can tell these been cut up individually and
Right.
put together.
Yeah, it's
A clear piece here, and they tend to get loose all the time because
Sure.
that's how they were built. But yeah, no markings on a blade, so who knows when
yeah.
he
The
got
only
the blade.
thing was this, and I was hoping to get a new sheath there because that thing's pretty. It dried out and.
It does actually fit this pretty well.
Right.
So
Yeah, and I doubt if he made that. He's not a. But
yeah, this actually sits in the correct spot too.
yeah, it just dried out. Yeah, it's been sitting and stuff, but because I was.
But it does definitely look like a handmade, and this is made out of
brass.
Brass.
Would it be
or
brass?
Nah.
Copper's soft. I would
Copper
say
is
brass.
too soft, yeah, but it's got a weird, like shiny, it's almost like copper when
Right.
it's scratched, you
Right,
know?
right.
All right, so what's the story with this one? I'd love
Okay.
to hear it. What happened?
All right, 40 years ago, four of us went fishing up in Canada. We went up Tang in the north. I don't know if you know where it is. It's just past Nestor Falls. You fly in. Anyway.
Okay.
So we're in our boats. Two of us go one way, two go the other way, and we're way out there.
And you have this with you,
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah, and we're getting close to shallows. And so my buddy goes, "You better get up in front, and watch for rocks, sticks, and whatever." Well, he inadvertently hit a stump or something and took the shear pin right off the propeller. And we're out there. I mean, it's like
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and there's no cell phones.
Right.
Never, ever back then.
Yeah, even if you have one now, it still doesn't work.
Yeah. So anyway, I go, what are we going to do? So in my fishing tackle box, I got, you know, pliers and little screwdrivers and stuff. And I grab a small screwdriver, you know, a cheapo one, and I start hacking away at it, and I made a shear pin out of it.
Really?
We pulled up the motor, put the shear pin in, and just took off.
Very lucky.
So yeah, we were.
I mean, it could have ended up worse. I mean, obviously, you know, people would eventually start looking for you.
Yeah.
You do have a knife for little survival, maybe, you know.
Catch some fish, shore
catch
lunch,
some
whatever.
fish, shore lunch. So,
So-
you're good for a few days, depending on the weather, of course. But it can get dangerous pretty quick
So,
out there. Up
To
north,
me, that's
you know?
got not only my dad's history, but my history.
Well, then you can't sell it to me. You got a
No.
you know.
Yeah. You don't do sharpening, do you, at all?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I don't. I mean,
Because I want to take it with me, and I want to make sure it's that both of these are sharp. Yeah. So, but yeah, I could see the dulling or bluing or whatever you want to call that on there. But yeah, I know he made this one.
so are you sure you want to sell these?
No, you know, I think I'm going to hang on to them.
You know, now that you told me the story,
Yeah. Now,
your dad
now you
made
got me,
this one.
Yeah, now you got me going on
it's,
that.
it's hard. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I would like to buy the stuff, but a lot of
Yeah.
times I get the story. I understand the attachment too.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you know, because this is the first time I've gone up to Canada in 40 years. And I go, I remember this stuff where it was. And I go, now that I saw
Yeah.
it brings back a lot of memories and
Yeah.
stuff, you know, so.
I mean, I do the trips to Canada all the time fishing. I did one last year. It was phenomenal. I mean, and
Where'd you go?
So this was a new lake. It's a French name. You cross through International Falls,
Yep.
and you go straight up north about 200 miles.
Was that through 17 or 53?
I'm gonna tell you exactly the name of the lake. If you have a chance, I've been to a lot of different lakes.
Okay.
Been fishing for the last 30 years. Every year we try to go up to a different area, you know, up there. I think this is one of the best lakes I ever been on, far as not only fishing, but just how beautiful it was. Probably about 500 to 600 islands throughout the lake. The lake is like a spider. It's all spread out. It's about 30 miles long overall, but you have so many places to go.
Yeah.
And we went to the outpost in the middle, like 12 miles we had to travel up with the boats to get to our outpost.
Oh, not a flying then.
So it's not a flying, but you feel like you're doing a flying.
Sure, sure.
Because there's truly nobody else around you, you know. Most guys, there's like 2 or 3 different resorts on that lake from different sides, but nobody really gets out that far out, you know.
Yeah.
There's enough good fishing that people kind of stay close, but when we get out to that outpost, I'm telling you, it was just like, and there's 8 of us, total 4 boats. I have a video. One boat went out farther, but 3 of us are standing together. 2 guys on each boat, and we all have fish on. All 6 of us at one time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Sure.
how good the fishing was. So
Yeah.
I'll tell you the name in a second. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to, I don't know the name of this lake, but it's called the Big North Lake Lodge.
So the clip that you just guys watched, me talking to the gentleman about fishing, it kind of cut off. We got into the long conversation, and I didn't want to bore you guys with it. But I know there's a lot of fishermen watching my channel, and if you are a hardcore guy who loves fishing for big northern, big walleye, and want to go up north to Canada, the lake that I've been talking to him about, it's called Lake Soul, and Carlos is gonna pop their lodge website right here on the screen so you guys can see it. Fantastic operations. They have a main big lodge with bunch of little cottages, but then they also have outposts, and that's where we were, in the middle of the lake. This lake is like 30 miles long. It's like a big spider. I think there's like 600 islands there. Most incredible fishing I've done in Canada. I did a lot of trips, so keep that name in mind if you're ever planning a trip to Canada up north. Lake Soul is the name of the lake, like I said. Check that and I'll drop a link below to to their website as well. In any way, this is sponsored by them. I just think these are very cool people, super operation, and fantastic lake if you like walleyes, and the big ones too. The reason I'm here on my knees, because if you paid attention at the beginning of the video, what we call a B-roll, this $100 bill that it's sticking out here was shown for a few seconds. Now here's something cool we want to do. A lot of you are coming into the shop, visiting from all over the place. I want to make this like a treasure hunt thing. That this is actually stuck here pretty good. Nobody could do this, but it could take it out, I mean. But if I lift a tiny bit, this is a $100 bill that we actually found on the floor in the shop. It's a fake bill. It's not real. It's called, there's actually a name on it on the bottom. It's like
prop money.
propmoney.com. And it was folded like in this style, laying on a corner. Somebody was probably had him in a pocket and it just fell out. But anyway, what I want to do, guys, with this $100 bill, every episode we're gonna hide it in a different spot in the shop. And if you guys are visiting and roaming the shop, if you spot this bill and you bring it up to me or any of my guys, you'll get Honey and Ruby t-shirt on us. So come and join the treasure hunt here at Trading Post, looking for this $100 bill. It could be behind the picture on a wall sticking out, on the floor. There'll be a lot of different places that we're gonna be hiding. And of course, if you wanna be part of the video later on, if you find it, bring it to us. We'll give you the t-shirt, we'll put it on a video. I think it will be a cool experience for everybody. All right, guys, postcard time. 7:51, 7:52, 7:53, 7:54, 7:55, 7:56, 7:57, 7:58, 7:59, and 7:60 is very interesting. Guys, congratulations. So this is Peyton and Leanne, and they're getting married on August 31st, 2024. What if I show up to your wedding? You send me an invitation. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.